Hi, this is Rick Keene from Rick Keene Music Scene. Coming up, my interview with Dwayne Dixon from the band Texarillo. It was just announced yesterday they'll be part of the Montreal International Jazz Festival this summer. It's going to be a great talk with Dwayne. Thanks for listening. Hi, this is Rick Keene from Rick Keene Music Scene, and I'm speaking to Dwayne Dixon of the band Texarillo. And Texarillo was just announced today, actually, that they're going to be part of the 2014 edition of the Montreal International Jazz Festival. So congratulations, Dwayne.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. We worked hard to get there, played a lot of shows, and just got in a lot of people's faces, and we were just lucky enough to be in the right place at the right time. So I'm psyched. I'm totally psyched.
Well, it was just over a year ago that your album Black Satin Shoes was released.
Black Satin Blues, came out in January. So we're around 18 months now. I'm full steam ahead in songwriting for the new one, which is going to come out either in October or November. It might be a Christmas album. It's not going to be a Christmas-themed album, but we'll release it for Christmas. I want to get it in 2014,
Yeah, well, what I was going to say was, I'm sorry I got the name of the CD wrong.
No, that's okay.
But what I was going to say, in the 18 months, it's cool because just a month ago you were nominated for Lee's Blues Awards, and then now you're at the Jazz Festival. So, like you said...
Well, actually, we got nominated for 2 Lee's Blues Awards. One was for Spectacle de l'année, so I guess that's the show of the year. And there's other people like Steve Hill and Brian Tyler and the Blue Storm. All those kinds of people were up for that. So I was just really honored to be nominated for that. And the second one was for Blues Rock Album of the Year. So we got 2. We didn't win either of them, but hey, we only existed for a little over a year. So the fact that we were nominated with people like Steve Hill, Don Tyler, Watson, Paul Deloria, all these Jim Zeller, all these people have been in the business for years. We're the newcomers, so I was just really honored just to be there with them.
Well, Texarillo has one album under their belt, so to be nominated on your first album is nothing to sneer at,
Hey, the fun keep
And then the Jazz Fest came about. We were just from playing around town a lot. Ran into the founder, one of the co-founders of the Jazz Festival, and Mr. Andre Menard, and he was kind enough to make a special request for us to play there this year, and his team came through, and so we're thrilled. We're thrilled. We're going to be playing July 4th on the Blues stage, which is the Lotto Quebec Blues stage. July 4th at 7 p.m. So that's going to be a lot of fun.
Okay. And so now, for the people that don't know Texarillo, who's in Texarillo?
Texarillo is right now it's Dwayne Dixon. It's myself. I'm playing guitar and singing and writing the songs. We got Ken Loudman on drums, and right now we're in between. We're not in between bass players, but we have two bass players because Ricardo Bacardi, who's been with us since the beginning, is getting his own band up and running. He has other priorities. You know, he's a guitar player before he's a bass player, so he's doing his own thing, getting that happening more and more, and so he's playing with us part time. But we have Mario Orsini, who's an awesome bass player. He played with Jonas for a while, Jonas Tamalti, and played with Jimmy James, and he's played with everybody over time. You know, he's an old vet and a great player too. So he'll be the one doing the big festivals and stuff with us.
So he'll be on stage with you at the Jazz Fest.
Yeah, Mario Orsini will be on stage with us. That's right.
Like a bullet through my heart, you treat me the way you do. Like a bullet through my heart, you treat me the way you do. I'd rather get shot down than walk away from you. You're always so mean, you ain't got nothing nice to say. Why you always so mean? You ain't got nothing nice to say. But when you turn out the lights, pretty mama, you wash all your sins away. I try to be a good man, sometimes I even pray to love me in the nighttime and you hate me in the day. Like a bullet through my heart, you treat me the way you do. I'd rather get shot down than walk away from you.
Cool. Okay, and so now for a little bit on your background, you come from the school of the blues originally, and you did hard rock for a while, and now you're doing what you love, and big influence is Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah, Hendrix is a huge influence on me for sure, and for sure Stevie Ray Vaughan. You know, in the '80s, which was I'm 49, so I've been around a while. You know, when I was a kid, it was Jimi Hendrix who really got me serious in guitar. Also Angus Young, another rock but blues bass player. I loved Angus Young, and I mean, I loved the way he played. He was a big influence on me early on. Jimi Hendrix, Stevie Ray Vaughan, and and then later artists like Joe Bonamassa. I love Joe Bonamassa. Listening to him a lot. Of course, Eric Clapton and all that stuff. But I'm a big Hendrix fan for sure.
Yeah. Well, I remember we were talking once there, and we were talking about how Hendrix is known for the particular, like Hey Joe and Crosstown Traffic and all that kind of stuff. The thing that always appealed to you about Hendrix was his just what an incredible songwriter he was. Forget the guitar playing, which is just something on its own, but the songwriting.
Yeah, well, I'm convinced that that's why his music has stood the test of time, because he's got great songs to put that guitar playing in, and the more I listen to him as he came to the end of his life, like the albums like Electric Ladyland. I mean, to me, Electric Ladyland, a 2-album set, and it's just, to me, that's his magnum opus. That's a masterpiece on definitely one of my desert island discs. You know, if I had to choose 10, I'd definitely pick that one. There's great playing and great songwriting on there. Yeah, absolutely. He's got tons of great songs.
Yeah, well, that's the thing that I spoke to Joe Louis Walker, who's actually friends with Jimi Hendrix, and he's a blues player now, and he said the same thing you did. He says the things that people didn't realize or appreciate about Hendrix in his day was the balladry and the songwriting.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And that's what I'm trying to do with blues, too, and blues and rock, you know, because really, I mean, Texarillo is, you know, we call ourselves a blues band, but we're a blues rock band, you know. We play blues with a lot of rock influence and, you know, committed to keeping that song style alive, you know. So everything on our last album, Black Satin Blues, is all original compositions, as will be the new album, as will be another album. My short-term, long-term goal is to put out 3 albums in 3 years. So I'm going to put one out in 14 and another one out in 15, and that way I'll have achieved I'll achieve 3 albums in 3 years, which I think is very ambitious, and but I want it to be all original material so that I can contribute to, you know, the legacy of blues and rock music, the stuff that I grew up listening to and I love to play.
Well, you just gave me an idea. So when the 3rd album is released, you have to package it in a set and you call it the Texarillo Trilogy.
There you go. I like that. You should be my marketing manager.
There you go. And then move to Texas and you can call it the Texas Texarillo Trilogy.
Long blonde hair in a diamond clip, big green eyes and soft red lips, with your satin heels and a purse to match. You give me an itch that I just gotta scratch. Well, one whiff of your sweet perfume, I might as well be as high as the moon. I'll share a little secret if you want me to. The things I would do to you. You walked by, I got a second glance, and I thought, well, maybe I might have a chance. And when you looked my way and shot me a wink, I must have turned 27 shades of pink.
How long is your set going to be at the Jazz Fest?
It's going to be a 1-hour set. We're playing right before DJ and Mofro, who are from the U.S. Great blues band too. So that'll be worth sticking around for if you want to see that.
So the hour set, I guess it'll contain all the songs from the album.
We're going to play pretty much the whole album. Yeah. I'm going to pick the songs that are the best for the live thing. I mean, we're on a festival stage, so I want to get the people cranked up a little bit, and I have a couple of choice covers that I'm going to be playing in there.
Okay, so you're going to leave that as a surprise?
Yeah. I don't want to give away the whole surprise. You know, at least the people something to discover once they get there. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. I mean, I've been working really hard and woodshedding a lot, practicing a lot, and we've been playing a lot with the boys too. Mario and Ken and I have, in the last couple months, clicked as a unit, and we really start to understand each other well and play together very well.
innocent, and don't ask how she pays the rent in a cheap hotel a mile down the road. She's a hurricane at 5'7", the bluest eyes this side of heaven, and if you treat her right, she'll be good to go. Well, it takes all night, but you feel so right. She's a sweet soul shaker. When she turns out the light, she's a money maker. Oh yeah. She's a stone cold heartbreaker. Well, you're in too deep when the levee breaks. The damn fool, you made a big mistake. She got a hook in you.
It's been a great time with Ricardo, and that part is certainly not over yet. But this is certainly a slightly different take on what Texarillo is. You know, we're a little more flexible musically. Mario is he's a dedicated, lifelong bass player. You know, and Ricardo's he's a guitar player who's just good enough to have played bass as a second instrument and be able to keep up with us all these years. You know.
Yeah.
But so it's changing a little bit. It's evolving, you know. Not for better or for worse, just different, you know.
And I think it's important that we say that because there's nothing against Ricardo at all.
Yeah, absolutely. No, he's a friend and he's a great player, and you know, I wish him all his luck with the Diablos. You know, they'll play around the West Island. You'll hear their name from time to time.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know, he was doing us a favor. Well, doing us a favor. We were just having fun at the beginning. That's the whole thing, and that brings me back to that statement that you made a little while ago about, you know, I started off the If I Love Blues when I started. You know, B.B. King was a big influence, and once I started playing, I got more and more into rock, and then I put out a couple of albums with a band called Top Johnny. That was kind of frustrating because I was running into probably one of the worst times in the music business, which was like 2005 to 2008. I think the music business was just going down, you know, album sales, and of course the economy was terrible in 08 as well, and it was really tough to keep the band going. So I started Texarillo really as just musical therapy on the weekend. I just wanted to have fun, blow off some steam, and play some old rock and blues. It was under that design that Ricardo got involved with us, you know. So it was never meant to be where I'm bringing it now. You know what I mean?
Right.
It was never meant to be something so serious where we're already on our second album and we've done 300 shows together. I don't think any of us were expecting this when it happened. But I felt that I had such a great team that I had to do something meaningful with it. So and then here we are.
You're the only one. Fly you high up to the moon. When she lays her sweet loving on you, the world come crashing down on you. You're gonna spend all your money on her. She's gonna give her love to you. And when you think you know how to play that game, the girl is taking you to school, but she'll let you down easy. Let you down easy. Give you one for put a smile on your face. Yeah. Hey! Tell you you're the best she's ever had. Believe me, brother, that's just noise. What you don't realize when she takes you by your loving hand. She says that to all the other boys.
Well, you know what, in my own observations, because I've spoken to a lot of blues artists in the last couple of years, and I think it's the opportune time because there's a resurgence. Like, blues seems to go in waves, right? And I think this is the resurgent of blues area right now. And so I think you picked the right time because there's a lot of blues guys that are getting, it's starting to be noticed again.
There's a hardcore section of bands that just really love their blues, and they're very loyal and it's great. I mean, I'm doing what I love, and I've had more success than I've ever had in my life doing anything else. So I'm just going to keep doing what I love to do and not worry about the marketing and let other people worry about what it's going to be called. And as long as I take care of business for myself and I make, good music to the best of my ability, I think everything else will pretty much take care of itself.
That's true with anything people do in life. If you're having fun, enjoying it, you're doing something that's just natural for you, then, like you said, good things follow.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, all right, Dwayne, I want to thank you for taking some time, and congratulations again on your first appearance at the Montreal International Jazz Festival.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for your time, Rick. I really appreciate it. I'm just going to take 10 seconds more of your time, if you don't mind. I'd like to also remind people that we also will be playing on July 9th at the Montreal Blues Festival at 10:30 at the Petit Caribou Club.
Okay,
so that'll be Wednesday, July 9th in Montreal, and Friday, July 4th on the blues stage for the Montreal International Jazz Fest. I'm psyched. What a great summer so far.
And it's just starting. Yeah. July is, you still have August and September, so.
That's right. So.
And so people that want to buy your album and find it, where do they go?
You can go to Texarillo.com, TEXARILLO.com, or just hit me up on Facebook. You can find me on Facebook, Dwayne Dixon on Facebook, or Texarillo on Facebook. I mean, just type Texarillo into Google. We're all over the place. You can reach us anywhere, or come see us in show, and we'll sign it for you.
There you go. That's a lot better option right there. You get to just at the show at the Jazz Festival and get the autographs, get to meet Dwayne, and I've known you for a while now, and Dwayne is a good guy, so you want to meet him.
Oh, thank you. You're too kind, Rick.
I can't lie.
Asked her to dance and she moved in close. We had a drink and she proposed a toast. She said, here's to us and all the good things that come. I ain't no doubt they've already begun. I said, oh, pretty baby, won't you take me home? She leaned in close and whispered in my ear. The things that she said made it perfectly clear. So I touched her hand and gave her one small kiss. I never believed it could be like this. I checked one box off on my list of the things I would do to you. The things I would do to you. The nasty sweet things I would do to you.
And that concludes my interview with Dwayne Dixon from the band Texarillo. They'll be playing July 4th, as Dwayne was saying, at the Keene, Quebec, as part of the Montreal International Jazz Festival. The show is at 7 p.m. and they'll be also playing at the Tremblant Blues Festival. It's a great summer for Texarillo, as they are a relatively new band. 18 months ago the album was released. 2 Lee's Blues nominations, Jazz Festival appearance, and now Tremblant. Looks like it's only going to get bigger and better for Texarillo. Thanks to Dwayne for taking some time out and talking to me. Rick Keene Music Scene is brought to you by the House of Jazz, Johnny Bodine on Monday, Snooksta and the Gangsta on Wednesday. Troy Butler, Thursday and Saturday. And don't forget, the first Tuesday of every month is Mardi Gras Tuesday, where everything is half price. Also, don't forget, June 14th, Fairview Center, Point Claire, Strangers in the Night 10. The Pointer Sisters are headlining the annual event. All proceeds go to the Starlight Children's Foundation. Go to strangersinthenight.ca, buy your tickets, and help kids have their dreams come true. Thanks for listening to Rick Keene Music Scene. Talk soon.
You're listening to Rick Keene's Music Scene. Rick can be heard every Friday at 5:15 with Sean McKeel on K103.7 FM.